All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180! 52's the mic. Hey, alert! Left and hunt!
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last two meetings.
Here we go.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Wait, set. 53!
Check. Watch 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
He's coming.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 72 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throwing on second down, Garoppolo. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, here's Coleman.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 18. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Tupper! Alpha!
From the 25 on second down, Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with third and long.
He's mine. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Brady. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop. Coleman now. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
13. 180.
Single.
Garoppolo now. Completes it to Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On 1st down, Coleman.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
21. Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Gould missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gould, and this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Hey, Mike, 53.
Hey, Delta.
53, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, go 66.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Check 53. Check. Watch the safety.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
This is Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
This is more where I came from.
Wait, that 380.
Mike's 5'4". You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Go Bandit.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Wait, that wide 80.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Here we go.
Check. Lucky. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey.
Ozzy.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones.
Joker.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Charlie.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Chris Godwin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 14-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. From the 31, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards, first down Niners. On first down, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Here we go.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On second down, it's Coleman. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 8. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and goal, Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why?
Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
21.
First down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2.
Garoppolo looks to throw. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. First down San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. A little bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Gay is on for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let them get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 12, fellas, here we go. You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get that?
Garoppolo on first down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Ndamukong Suh picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Mike 52. 11.
6 man.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
72.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Brady's throw there complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. On first down, it's Jones. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Barrett, on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Get your swerve on. Shift.
On second and 9, Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shred.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 32 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll run on first down. Coleman. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
11. 13.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
13. Hey, Echo.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Alabama. 380. I got one. Wait, 28.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, this is caught. Gronkowski. And he's brought down. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
53.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie.
Mike 54. Watch the slant. Kill.
Alert.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Quick dash. Hey, 66.
They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go,
The
here we go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
11.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Here we go, here we go.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect it. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 7 yards there and a first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go. Mike.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180.
Let's go. Pick it up, G. Kill.
Block.
Hatchet. Big edge.
21.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
You got it.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Here's Coleman.
He's checking crack.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. On 3rd down, Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll run it with Coleman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Block. Hey, box truck.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards. This is Coleman. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Switch.
21.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now Jones. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, Garoppolo.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
21. Check. Greystone travel. Hey, alert.
Check 50.
Hey, wahoo.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7 if we'd made one more play.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a run.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Bucs, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.